Hi, today we're gonna discuss each and everything about Expo City Dubai, like Expo City as a developer, upcoming infrastructure, importance of the site, new launches, projected return on investment based on data, and is it worth investing or not. Let's talk about Expo as a developer. So Expo is a global brand, as Expo 2020 was visited by more than 24 million people and more than 192 countries participated in the event. Then COP28 happened, wherein all the leaders from the major countries came and visited Expo City. So that Expo City became a global brand. Now this is the only 100% owned developer. Even got developer like Imar, it's not 100%, there is some stake of government in it. This is the only community where everything is reversed engineered, infrastructure is ready, and now they are coming up with a residential part. This generally doesn't happen. Generally it's a vice versa. In October 2021, His Highness Dubai Crown Prince inaugurated Expo City Dubai as a new master plan. Major companies like Emirates, DP World, Siemens, NG, Bharat Mart, Nestle, etc. they are already coming inside Expo City. This list will continue to grow. Eventually there will be more than 30,000 workers will be employed within the Expo City. Now let's talk about developer background and formation of Expo City. In April 2022, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum issues a decree forming the Supreme Committee to supervise the Expo 2020. In June 2022, this was followed with a law creating Expo City Dubai Authority and resolution appointing His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Rashid Al Maktoum as a chairman, who is also a chairman of Emirates Airline, and Her Excellency Reem Al Hashmi as its CEO. So now you can understand the people behind Expo and how they are catering and supervising it. Now you know the faces of Expo City Dubai's management, and it's directly royal family is supervising it and managing everything about Expo City Dubai. Now let's discuss infrastructure coming around that area. So first and most important, everyone is talking about Al Maktoum Airport, जहाँ पर $128 billion का investment आ रहा है from the government to become world largest airport, 5 times the size of the DXB airport. There is going to be 260 million passengers capacity planned, 15 million tons of cargo coming in. Now let's talk about Dubai Exhibition Center shifting to Expo City will create a massive demand. Government is investing 10 billion dirhams in the Dubai Exhibition Center. It will be a largest exhibition center in whole of GCC. Existing exhibition center is 46,000 square meter and the upcoming one is 120,000 square meter. You can get an idea that how big it's gonna be. Construction has already started. First phase to be completed by next year. अभी जो existing exhibition center है वहाँ पर annual events happens is 300 and in the upcoming one is going to be 600. So already double. 3 mega exhibitions like Arab Health, Gulf Food, Chitex had maxed out of the space in Dubai World Trade Center and would be organized at the new DEC next year. Whole traffic will move this side of the area. The first event moving in will be Gulf Food in January 2026, already announced. It's gonna create a big impact on the economy, taking the revenue from existing DWTC from 18 billion to the upcoming Dubai Exhibition Center in the Expo City to 54 billion revenue by 2033, which will create a high demand for holiday homes, residential. Similarly, what is happening for hotels on the Sheikh Zayed Road like Fairmont, Conrad, during this exhibition, everything is jam-packed. Now let's take Dubai South perspective here. Dubai South is expected to contribute 35% of Dubai's GDP by 2030. There's going to be 450,000 jobs created by that. Population 1 million residents is expected to reside in Dubai South. Al Maktoum International Airport is going to be a global spot. Because of that, projected growth going to be from 88 million passengers in 2020 to 98.5 million passengers by 2026. Currently, if you see in the DXB airport, there is 88 million passengers coming in 2020. The projected growth is going to be 98.5 by 2026. In Al Maktoum International Airport, the growth is going to be up till 4 million passengers by 2030. Now let's talk about the nearby developments like Zafza. The Jebel Ali port contributes 36% of Dubai's GDP, largest free zone of Dubai. Jebel Ali port is one of the top 10 ports in the world. More than 10,700 companies sustains. More than 160,000 jobs are created by Zafza. Developing countries like India, China are investing $1 billion for access to Jebel Ali port. Zafza is managed by DP World, which is shifting its global headquarters to Expo City Dubai. Now when we talk about the the Expo City turns to be the ready and the premium community for the residential demand generated by Zafza. Jebel Ali Port access to 1.5 billion consumers via trade routes. So let's talk about importance of this site. This is the only master community with ready infrastructure, only community with its own metro called Expo 2020 metro station after downtown. The site is just 15 minutes away from the world's largest future airport, will accommodate half of the entire DIFC working population right now. There is a Dubai Expo Mall which is already ready and built and will be run by Emaar itself, similar like Dubai Marina Mall or your Dubai Mall in downtown. Now let's take the scenario if someone wants to invest, says that I wish I had bought before the Dubai Mall was built in downtown at a cheaper price. The same thing is happening in Expo, wherein the mall is already ready and built and it's going to be operational in 6 to 8 months. It's a 145 million square feet of the mall with office, retail, F&B and hospitality. Contracts signed for the most of the commercial spaces and it's going to be operational very soon. Now when we talk about the community, there is a massive underground tunnel for commuting with the cars, similar to Blue Water Island if you have been there. It's a pedestrian friendly community. There is going to be no car running around the community. You can only commute via golf carts, e-scooters, bicycles will be used for travel within the community. When we talk about the location, it has easy access to 4 major highways: Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road, Sheikh Zayed Road, Emirates Road. When we talk about the metro, it's not something which is not proposed, not approved, already operational, wherein people are selling the project and telling that there will be a metro coming up in 2028, 2029. And downtown is just 30 minutes away from the site, Marina 17 minutes. Now let's talk about the new launches. So Expo is coming up with a Sidr Residences Al Waha, and there is also a launch of Terra Height, which is by Emaar inside the Expo City. So already launched project are your Mangrove, Sky Residences and Al Waha 1. Sidr 3 is going to be the last and the low-rise tower in the block inside the Expo City Dubai. So when we talk about the low-rise, it has more demand because of the low supply exclusivity. The apartment is going to be the largest apartment in the area with a post-handover payment plan. When we talk about the upcoming Sidr launch, it's a last of the 3 complexes within the core of the community to go on the sale. Sidr consists of 3 buildings. Tower 1 and 2 was launched and sold out. Currently Tower 3 is on the sale, will start shortly. When we talk about the prices for this apartment, 1 bed start around 1.8 million with size of 980 square feet, which generally not seen in the market. 2 beds are 2.6 million to 2.9 million with size of close to 1400 square feet. 3 bed when we talk about 3.3 million with the size of 1700 approx. The price per square feet is just around 2000 to 2200 with a 2 years of post handover payment plan. 70% you will pay during construction in 3 years and 30% post handover. When we talk about the handover is Q4 2027. Now when we talk about the Al Waha, which is also inside the Expo City, the structure is already built. It's going to be a ground plus 2 building, lofts and single floor apartments. The loft corner unit will have 270-degree views, high ceiling up to 6 meter. Payment plan of Al Waha is going to be 50% during construction and 50% on handover with a delivery of Q4 of 2026. Now there is one more option available by Emaar, which is called Terra Heights. So Emaar is the top developer in the whole of GCC with 50 billion plus sales in 2024, wherein 1 bedroom is starting at around 1.5 million. The sizes are smaller to Expo, it's around 800 square feet. And Emaar's Expo Mall is already ready and built, as I told you, like Dubai Hills and Marina Mall. When we talk about the delivery of Emaar project, is going to be 2029. Now let's talk about projected return on investment. Why Expo City Properties offers strong investment potential. The projected return on investment currently, if you take example of a Rove hotel which is already existing inside the Expo City, wherein the small rooms for per night is going for 500 to 700 dirhams per night. With Expo City hosting smaller scale event at present, this rate reflects only fraction of the area's full potential. However, with the Dubai Exhibition Center moving inside the Expo City, the targeting over 300 events annually with a goal of 600 in the future. Now let's take a conservative approach to the ROI calculation based on the data. Projected nightly rental rate is going to be 1000 because the occupancy is 300 nights a year. Now let's take a conservative approach to calculate the ROI. The projected nightly rental by the time the exhibition center is fully moved is going to be 1000 AED per night. The occupancy is going to be 300 nights a year. So if you take the revenue, it's going to be 300,000 annual annual revenue. Current cost of one bedroom unit is less than 2 million. Estimated gross rental yield, what we are talking about, is around 12 to 15% per year, excluding additional occupancy from extended stays before and after the events. The key investment drivers here is that strong rental demand driven by the Expo City transformation into the global events hub, the strategic location near to Al Maktoum International Airport with the direct metro access, long-term government investment in the infrastructure and the business growth ensures the property value will appreciate. Now I'll give you my honest opinion about it. More than 400 units being launched every day last year, more than 243,000 new units to hit the market till 2027. Investor now will have to exclusivity in their decision making. Exclusivity, what I mean by the exclusivity is Expo City Dubai plus ready community, unique option with minimum supply, only 100% government developer in Dubai, ready infrastructures like airport, metro, Dubai exhibition center coming in, plus unique payment plan. It's going to be the new center for Dubai South. When we talk about the price per square feet, currently trading around 2,000 to 2,200 dirham square feet. We cannot compare it with anything because there is nothing in the market like Expo City, but I can give you example of Blue Water Island and City Walk. Why they are successful is because they have exclusivity in their project, limited building, 10 building limited. There is not a lot of supply over there. That's the reason they are successful. Similar thing will be happening to Expo City Dubai, wherein currently we don't have anything for the comparison because a lot of infrastructure is coming up around, but it's going to be something very unique which Dubai has never seen before. Thank you so much. You can get in touch with me by using the WhatsApp link in the description, and you have my number as well showing up on your screen, and we can discuss over what's the best for you. Thank you.